stay away from my client and my family.
I think you're Ronnie's father.
We still want a paternity test.
I don't need one. If she say he's mine, he's mine.
I need one.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I don't have a choice.
Ronnie, this is your dad.
Oh, it is Dad?
Yes.
Hey, look.
Over here.
I got him something too.
You do.
You do a flip?
What up with it, YouTube? What's the deal with y'all? What's good with everybody? I'll go by the name of DC, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about The Chi Season 6, Episode 13, and this is my recap to Episode 13 and how I felt about the episode overall. If you finding me for the first time and you like The Chi like me, and you like the videos I upload and create, hit that like button and help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video, and also leave your thoughts and theories down below in the comment box. Now, overall, episode 13 was good. This was a solid episode. I give this episode an 8. Forgive me for the delay of this episode recap too, by the way. I've been busy these last couple of days, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not watch this episode until yesterday. Forgive me for this. We here now, and we gonna talk about it today. This episode was good. I enjoyed this episode. We saw some familiar faces in this episode. We saw your girl Lala return in this episode. We saw Vince Micca character return in this episode. We finally saw Duda wife Rose return to the Chi. Like, we saw a couple of characters return in this episode, which I enjoyed. But in this episode, we saw your boy Alonzo get smoked, which was crazy as hell. I did not expect Alonzo to get smoked in this episode. I did not expect your boy Zay to do it. That was the shocker. I thought Zay was scary, to be honest, but turns out he not no scary nigga. He popped Alonzo in the back of his head the moment he got inside of his car. I did not expect Zay to take out Alonzo. I'm still shocked about that. But Alonzo should have been running his mouth in this episode, bro. He told Duda in this episode to stay away from his client and his family. And we all know you cannot threaten a nigga like Duda and not go through with your threat. Like, Duda does not take threats nicely. If Duda feel like you a threat to him, or you coming up to him talking all that mess trying to tell him what to do, yeah, bro, he's going to take you out. Duda ain't about to play around with nobody. We should know this by now, so not like that. But Alonzo kind of brought this on himself when he told Duda to stay away from his client and his family. And now Victor doesn't have a lawyer no more because Alonzo was representing Victor in this case that he got going on with Q's murder. And he just helped Victor get out of jail in this episode and was able to get Victor out of jail on house arrest. So with him being dead, bro, this possibly might fuck with Victor's case. Unless he decide to snitch on Duda, because before Alonzo got taken out, only if he snitched on Duda. And Victor was like, bro, I'm not snitching on Duda, but now with Alonzo being dead, yeah, I think that nigga Victor might snitch on Duda now. So we just gonna have to wait and see how this situation is about to play out with your boy Duda, because Duda ain't gonna be able to keep getting away with all the stuff that he's doing. And I believe in these next final 3 episodes of The Chi, I do believe your boy Duda is about to get taken down. I'm really leaning more towards him getting arrested more than anything, because it seemed like the feds is watching him and everything he got his hands involved in. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Duda was pressing niggas in this episode, though. That nigga broke Bakari laptop in this episode. Your boy Bakari was able to get a brand new laptop for Professor Gardner in this episode, and Professor Gardner told this nigga, protect this laptop with your life. And Bakari couldn't even do that. The first place this nigga take this laptop to is Duda Chop Shop. And Duda already don't like the fact that Bakari is about to write a book. So while everybody is kicking in at Duda Chop Shop because it was Duda's birthday in this episode, Nuck was telling everybody to put up their glasses and give a cheer for Duda. And Bakari go whisper under his neck, yeah, the man that's keeping the foot over our necks. And Duda heard that. He like, oh, what you say? And Bakari was like, oh, I didn't say nothing. I said happy birthday. That nigga Duda grabbed that goddamn laptop so fast and threw it on the goddamn ground. Like, bruh, Bakari was dumb as hell for taking his laptop to do the chop shop. Like, why would you do this, Bakari? This was dumb as hell on your end. Like, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. Professor Gardner told you to protect this laptop with your life, and you couldn't even do that. So not like that, Bakari. You want to be mad at somebody, be mad at yourself for that one. But Duda broke Bakari's laptop in this episode. He pressed Pastor Ezekiel in this episode and burnt that nigga neck with a cigar. Like, bruh, Duda was wilding out in this episode. And speaking of Duda and Pastor Ezekiel, we finally was able to find out in this episode that Duda and Pastor Ezekiel was working together, which I'm not surprised about. I'm not surprised about this shit at all. That boy Pastor Ezekiel seemed like he money hungry, so not like that, but this does not shock me. I'm not surprised about this. And shit, the type of nigga Duda is, influence, bro, yeah, I'm definitely not surprised about this. The two shadiest niggas in Chicago finally decided to link up with each other. I'm not surprised about this, but dude had to press Pastor Ezekiel in this episode because Pastor Ezekiel was trying to go back on a deal that they got, and dude wasn't rocking with it. He was like, bro, a deal is a deal, and Pastor Ezekiel was like, nah, bro, we gonna do another deal this way, and if you don't like it, you can kick rocks. That nigga dude must have snatched Pastor Ezekiel up so fast and put him against that wall and burnt that nigga neck with that cigar he was smoking. I don't know how you gonna explain that to the members of his church when they ask him what happened to his neck, because that nigga dude burnt the hell out of his neck. But I do need to highlight Pastor Ezekiel real quick, because Pastor Ezekiel was wilding out in this episode as well. He literally convinced Papa in this episode to start charging people $5 a month to listen to Papa's pulpit. Because we all know Papa got a podcast where we talk about the Lord and stuff, and he want the people to tune into his podcast for free. He don't feel like people should be charged for trying to learn about God. But Pastor Ezekiel thinks different of that. He like, nah, bruh, you need to charge them for this. You need to get some money out of this. Make them pay you some money every month to listen to Papa's pulpit. Like, this is good quality content that should be paid for. And honestly, bruh, I'm not going to sit there and say Pastor Ezekiel isn't wrong about that. I'm not going to sit there and say he's right. All I'm going to say is Papa should do whatever makes him comfortable. People be paying for subscriptions every month on the craziest shit ever. So not like that, but I can understand both parties in this situation. But I feel like Papa should do what makes him comfortable at the end of the day. If he don't want to charge people for it, he shouldn't charge people for it. But shit, that nigga Pastor Ezekiel convinced Papa has to start charging people. He like, look here, bruh, I'm going to need $5 a month for y'all. This will not be free no more. You will have to pay a $5 monthly subscription moving forward. And it's just really sad to sit here and watch Papa get influenced by Pastor Ezekiel. It's like, damn, bruh. If Papa Dad was here, that nigga would be pissed the hell off about this. He probably would have put his hands on Pastor Ezekiel if he knew the stuff that Pastor Ezekiel was influenced Papa to do. I promise you that. But I hope my boy Papa don't get into no mess being around Pastor Ezekiel, bruh, because I could just tell he about to pull Papa into some bullshit. I hope Papa remains good at the end of the day when it's all said and done, because I don't want to see nothing bad happen to his character. He didn't already been through enough stuff in the first half of season 6 with his father dying, so I hope Papa is good at the end of the day when it's all said and done. Now, in this episode, we found out a huge reveal that was brought to our attention. In this episode, we found out that your boy Nuck is baby Ronnie's father. We got the confirmation of this in this episode, which is crazy as hell. I did not see this one coming. I thought that crazy weirdo that kidnapped Kiesha in season 3 was baby Ronnie's father, but turns out he was not the father, and your boy Nuck has been the father the whole entire time. And how Kiesha found this out is because in this episode, Ronnie Jr. was diagnosed with a sickle cell disease. And since there was a higher risk infection for the kids, the doctor wanted to do a full genetic screening on both parents. But come to find out in this episode, the weirdo who we thought that was Ronnie Jr.'s father was not diagnosed with a sickle cell disease. It didn't run on his side of the family. So the only person that Kiesha could think of that could possibly be Ronnie Jr.'s father is your boy Nuck. And Emmett was pissed off about this. He like, nah, bruh. And Kiesha like, shit, bro, he might be the father. You might not like it, but it is what it is, bro. You just gonna have to deal with it. And Emmett was telling Kiesha that he wasn't going to deal with it, but shit, he had no other choice. Because once that DNA test came back and proved that Nuck was the father, the first thing Kiesha did was introduce Ronnie Jr. to Nuck. That's the first thing that she did. And the look that Emmett had on his face was funny as hell. He was just sitting there sad like, damn, bruh. Nuck is really Ronnie Jr.'s father. Like, damn, I can't get away from Nuck or Duda. Like, yep, you can't get away from them at all. And I can't wait to see Duda's reaction when he find out that Nuck is Ronnie Jr.'s father. I can't wait to see that. Because I believe he definitely going to have some words to say about this. I feel like your boy Nuck might want out of the game now that he's the father of Ronnie Jr. I feel like he might start looking at things from a different perspective and possibly want out of the game. You never know. But I can't wait to see how Emmett and Kiesha is about to deal with this moving forward, now that it's been confirmed that Nuck is Ronnie's father. I don't have anything else to say about this episode. This episode was good. I give this episode an 8. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video. And also, leave your thoughts and theories down below in the comment box. I'm going to get at y'all later. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting me and rocking with me. I'll see you guys next time. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. And God bless.